everybody. I have been busy making folders full of ephemera for junk journaling and art journaling and collage because I collect too much, I hoard too much, I buy too much, and I'm never going to use it all. So I need to clear out a drawer at least one, and make some more room for finished goods. So I started with making 6 of these bundles, and I'm just going to show you what's included in each one, but I will tell you in advance that they will be available on my Instagram account. I haven't listed them anywhere yet. I wanted you guys to see them first. And then this is Friday 15th, I believe the date is, of July 2021. And I will put them on my Instagram account tomorrow, Saturday, July 16th, 2021. So, if you don't follow me on Instagram, just buzz on over there. The link is up there in my header to the right at the top of the page. My Instagram account is at Sally Van Nuys. That link is down there in the description box too, in case the link up there doesn't work. But anyways, I wanted you to know first so that you can buzz on over there, follow me over there, so that you'll be able to see when they go on sale. They will be $18 plus shipping. There's over 50, actually probably closer to 60 pieces in each folder. Each one has pretty much identical content, except for the vintage. I'll show you which ones, but there's a couple of vintage pieces that I just had one of each of, so that's different in each one. The covers are different. They will be just, picked and sent at random. So, anyways, I will show you the covers, though. I had fun doing these. This is from an 1881 Young Folks, I believe it's called. It was called book, or for very little folk. But it was a children's book that had activities and stories and whatever in it. So that's where I got most of these pages for the covers. This one has a little fireman on it. This one was the story of Narcissus, but it has just a picture of 2 little girls dancing along a path, it looks like. And this one, it's a little dog down there. And this one looks like it was a library, perhaps. The story was called The Ramblers Club, but up here it says The Saltillo Boys. So I think maybe it was a series, but you can see here it says 1881. That was the, whatever book that was, it was like a series of books. So I think this one was marked October somewhere. Down here it says volume 8-45. But yeah, late 1800s for that. And there are some pages inside as well. So let's see what's inside. And I'm just going to go pocket by pocket. These are divided folders. There's 3 or 4 pockets. These pieces, each of these will have the same thing. These came from a handwriting book. This one says, "One bad example spoils many good precepts." And on the other side it says, "Never speak to deceive, nor listen to betray." I just thought these were kind of cool. They were in the book, and then the student was supposed to copy them onto the paper. This says, "Jealous application gives zest to labor," 1878. And then we have some tickets, little work tags with names on the back. Some pieces from an old masonry workbook, I think it was. A couple of those. More tags from like work tickets from wherever. There's another one of those plaster pieces. This was from a sheet of handwritten song lyrics. I don't know who wrote them. I think I got these from the Mad Fox on Instagram, and I got a ton of them, so I am sharing. These are just some old receipts that I coffee dyed. Some antique postcards. That one's an Easter postcard. Postmarked. I can't see it. These were, I got a bunch of these in an estate sale to the same Miss Clara Grammer in Lenox, Michigan. But I believe it was like the early 1900s. And then this is to the same lady. Let's see if I can, this is 1916, December 25th, 1916. On my business card. And then these are just pieces of, I guess it's maybe handwriting paper. It's new old stock. I bought a roll of it. I'm not exactly sure what it was for. And then this is some vintage paper that came from a, like one of those little tablet books, you know, that you can put in your purse or in your pocket, whatever. And then a bunch of book pages. These were from an old hymnal. 2 of those. 2 from a French dictionary. This was from a story. An awful lot of knowledge one never learns in college or in a judge's library. I think this is like from a 60s book. Then this outline of history. I'm not sure what the... There was 2 here. Yeah. That one has a map on it. That one has a map on it. I don't remember the copyright on that book. And then this is pieces of, what's it say? Produce and something. But it was, I think, like a genealogy of maybe cows on a farm. Yeah, it says date calved, C-A-L-V-E-D, like, you know, when she was bred to have a calf, and who the breeder was, so it was for cows. But it's just kind of, if you tore that in pieces, it would be just kind of really cool to give you some texture and pattern for a background. So that was in the first pocket. I kept like more of the smaller pieces in the front. I have those upside down, don't I? Put it back pretty the way it was. Oh, that is, I still have pages in that first pocket. That actually belongs in the second pocket. Okay, and then the rest in this front, with the front has most of the vintage papers. This was from another very old children's book. Patient Betty, Good Manners, and a couple of cute, like little lithographs, but the pages are very old and toned. And then this was from an early 1900s geography textbook. So you've got a map and some photographs the United States southern section and northern section. I love to use maps in collage and mixed media stuff. Then this next section is artist made, e.g. me, or new. So I have one of my greeting cards with an envelope that has a print of a piece of my art on it. Each one of those is different in each. And then some vellum pieces, some tissue pieces, and that was a piece that I had just done a background, I think, for one of my journals. And then I have two pieces that I did on the gel plate, one on deli paper and one on a heavier stock paper. And then I have, this is graph paper and an old ledger paper that I coffee dyed or tea dyed. So that's what's loose in that section. And then in this bag I have a lot of little pieces. So an old theater ticket, some more pieces of vellum, pattern pieces, a circus ticket. I don't know if there's a date on here, 1972, so vintage. General admission circus ticket. There's a couple more old postcards, Christmas, back to the same lady there in Michigan. This is Christmas 1914. This one is 1909 to the same lady. Like I said, these were all from an estate. And then this one says inspection in tent pitching, Camp Atterbury, Indiana. So this was Army 18, nope, that's not a date. Don't see a date, but this is unused, not written on. So more goodies there. And then this was a piece of art that I cut and made into bookmarks, added a little tassel, just like a fragment. These were gel plate pieces, same thing. I didn't make them into a bookmark, but you can if you want, or use them in your art. A couple pieces of alcohol ink art that I did and cut down. This is a piece of like scrapbooking paper from Seven Gypsies. This is cool. It's printed on like burlap, but it's got a adhesive backing so you can stick that somewhere. They have a big manila tag that you can decorate with some of this stuff, and then a couple of die cut pieces that I thought were pretty. So that all comes to you in this bag. A little thank you sticker for you. That goes, yep, in there. And then card is in there. And then in the way back, what do we have in the way back? I already did that. Way back here. And these are the pieces. Each folder does have these map pieces in them. It was a Western Ohio, Pennsylvania map from, I think it's Ohio Station. Oh, New Jersey. And New Jersey, I guess in New York, New Jersey on the back. Anyways, you're not going to use it to navigate anywhere because it's just in random pieces. But these look really cool in the background of a journal. This is a very old cheese round, you know, a round of cheese label from France. Again, an estate. I bought a ton of these. So I sold a lot of them, and then some of the ones that weren't in really great shape, I kept thinking I was going to use them. And so you're getting some of those. And then one blank, these were blank menu sheets that were given to restaurants by the liquor companies to promote their liquor. So this was Grand Marnier, and it has a little picture of the bottle and some Victorian people sitting at a seaside restaurant drinking Grand Marnier, evidently. But they would hand write their menu in the blank spots. And I have no idea. There's no date on here. I know they're pretty old. And, you know, some of them aren't in perfect condition. But it is what it is. That's what I have. So that's what I'm offering. So like I said, a lot of pieces for $18 plus shipping. Plus, you know, a little bit of collage on the front. It will come to you tied up with some pretty ribbon and wrapped and ready to roll. So if you're interested, like I said, tomorrow, Saturday, hop over to my Instagram account. I'll put all the information in the description below. And grab one there. I only have 6 ready, so I don't know if I'll do more later. It's very time consuming to gather it all up and make sure each one has, you know, equal amounts of stuff in there. But it's a good bundle for, you know, an art journaler or junk journaler if you're just getting started in journaling. A lot of good collage fodder. And I'm only shipping within the United States, so I'm sorry if I know I have some followers from the UK, but shipping is ridiculously expensive, so I'm sorry. Well, we're keeping it in the States. So, yep, that's it. So if you liked the video, if you liked the package, give the video a thumbs up. Share it to someone who you think might be interested in seeing it or purchasing one. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to my channel and ring my bell to be notified of all my videos. And in the meantime, you go make some art. Bye.